fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Arizona Cardinals and the Denver Broncos. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know. As we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second down, give to Harvey. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. set up the screen here. It's Harvey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Push him. Ready. Hey, push him. Bombers. Olay.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
We're good.
Working quickly here. Before they can run a play on fourth down, we have a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Crosses midfield, still going. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
The lateral goes haywire, live ball, and the Broncos corral it. And this return will reach the end zone.
I've never seen that.
The Broncos grow their lead off the turnover. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery.
Wow.
And number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos go up 10-zip here in the first. Nice little energy on their sideline after that bumper return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Man in motion here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He has it at the 13. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start with 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Watch the back on this play.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll find his back Harvey. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
All set to go now from the 35. Giving this to Harvey. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Play action with Nix. Pulled in by the rookie out of Texas Tech. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Nix now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
To number 88.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Next quick outline complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Bombers.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
They get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Brings up third down.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. The Broncos on top here at Mile High. Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Finds Mims. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
14 on the play. It's fourth down.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos from 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. They'll throw to start the drive. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. He'll look to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. To the air now on first and 10. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. They'll go play action. Throw left side, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. They go play action on first down. Finds the in route, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They're going to run the draw here with Benson. They'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second down now, they need 7. Now looking to throw. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get their first points of this game just before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Hey, motion up to the right, yeah. Olay, olay, olay! Bombers, bombers, bombers. Chill, chill, chill.
It's Nix out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Complete out to the right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Return coming from the 6. A little burst so far. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break.
Set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Now Nix. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be pretty good actors. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. He loses the football. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. It's a gain of 3, and they're going to have 2nd and goal from the 4. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
That was close.
Just a ball
that was close.
There was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with them in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
Harvey. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal. Nix from the gun. Oh, my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And we'll give them about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. Working quickly here. They give on 2nd to Benson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's downfield. He's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's going to throw it again. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Harvey, he's more. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Nix now, 3rd and 1. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Quick throw, finds him out right. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Nix. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
It's Harvey straight ahead. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Bombers, bombers. Oh, I said. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Almost getting close, and they take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. It's Benson on the give. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking in the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And goes to the hurry up here. They send a man in motion. Throwing from the gun. Cut out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Caught quick right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Working quickly here. Sticking to the air here. He rolls to his right. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Again to throw on 2nd. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look in warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Nix now on 1st and 10. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. Jukes away from one. And who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, it's Harvey. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos leading by 6. All right, here we go. 2nd down. It's Nix out of the pistol. And they got down in time. He's taken down.
Shit.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Back to throw it. While still throwing, and this is intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, And then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. We need something positive here. Back to throw. Looking underneath here. Benson. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. Gets some space around midfield. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn good play into a great play.
And he's tackled for no gain. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's second and 10.
Let's go. 19, Cougar 19.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. Anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And that spike gets it stopped. 30 seconds to go. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw it. At the 6. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Working inside the red zone. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. When you reach the status that he has around the
These are
league,
close
Brock,
games,
well, we
man.
all at this point expect him
games.
to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is
Wow.
he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never
Second
easy.
game.
It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take the lead on that successful kick. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Bombers.
Looking to throw it. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 4th and short.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Motion. Captain.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming.
Oh, I went back.
Now, with
Fuck.
just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time.
Damn
If
it,
that was on the
buds.
short
2
list,
games I've lost in a
I
row.
think it's
Like,
got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
They give up the gut to Benson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road.